And if this looks ridiculous, you said you wanted the secrets to volume. Well, here they are, baby. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jake T. Picker. I've watched so many tutorials on how to get that 90s blowout or big volume, and those techniques really don't work on my type of hair. And watching those other videos made me realize I need to make my own video. You're gonna learn how to get volume like this, or maybe even volume like this, or volume like that. And who wouldn't want that? So after watching this video and using the right products and the right techniques, you should be able to do just that, and your hair will function as a visor in July. This is all the hair I own. Actually, just kidding. I have extensions and I own those. This is all my endogenous hair as opposed to my exogenous hair. And it probably looks thicker on camera. Let me show you my part. This isn't my sexiest body part. That would be not those either. You will need a healthy dose of mousse. I like to use this Know Nothing very sensitive and strong mousse. It doesn't have any fragrance. I'm gonna start with the back of the head. That looks like a lot for just the back of your head. And that's exactly what you want. You want to get it into the roots. Now I'm putting in my trusty earplugs because I'm about to use a hair dryer. I came to this realization when my hairdresser was like, yeah, I'm like hard of hearing. And then I was like, oh my God, is that like an occupational hazard of being a hairdresser? And I'm gonna use a ceramic round brush. And you do want tension because that is part of what create a new pattern to the hair. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using the brush to just sort of pick up chunks of hair. You can see it's not very precise. It doesn't matter. I'm applying tension and I want to make sure all this product is dry. You can already see that we are getting a lot of lift. I found that lifting the hair straight up gives me the most amount of volume. I'm also going to apply the mousse section by section, starting in the front and making sure to get in all the roots of that part, and then just roughly parting with my hand and getting in there. Go all around the hairline. I basically put more mousse on my face than I have on my head so far. I feel like a bit where you stick your head through a hole and someone throws like a pie in your face. That's what I feel like I've just experienced here. And if this looks ridiculous, you said you wanted the secrets to volume. Well, here they are, baby. And I didn't just like make this up, this amount of mousse up. Like I've seen professionals do this. Time to get cracking. So now you can see that the hair is very malleable. And if it's not doing this, you haven't done it right. So as I detangle, you might see some of this volume come out, but don't worry, it's still in there. I decided where I want my part to be. I want it right here, which is basically kind of right above the arch of my eyebrow. All these baby hairs, like if you have a lot of baby hairs, it's actually good because they act as scaffolding for the rest of the hair. To make the swoop even just like that much better, you go like this and you pinch it. And that's how you get the perfect visor of a swoop. I'm going to use a 1 1/4 inch curling iron. My mom always makes sure every time she sees this to tell me how phallic this looks. That's your cue, Mom!
That's pretty phallic looking, don't you think?
She literally today, I think, said like, I think you said your vagina hurts when you looked at this.
You're gonna tell everybody that?
I could tell them so much more. 1 1/4 inch is what I find works best for my length of hair, the type of my hair, and the look that we're going for. So now I'm gonna use this curling iron improperly. Go to the tips, roll it up, then I drop it into my hand and I roll it up, and I use these duck bill clips to clip it to my head so that it can cool. For me, I know that the curl will hold better over time if when it comes off the iron, it keeps its shape. That's a good sign that it's heated up hot enough. Now, is that quite damaging to your hair? Maybe. So obviously the top portion is the most important, so it's the most labor intensive, and as we get down here, it'll be easier on your arms. Okay, we've done the top. You know when you see a video on YouTube or Instagram and it's like easy hairstyles and then you go to do it and it's not easy at all? Well, I'm not a fake and I'm not a fucking liar. So I'm not gonna put easy in the title of this video. I'm going to separate the rest of the hair into 2 sections. Basically from my ears down and my ears up. Doing. So you could continue rolling this to your face. You would risk a burn. You're really not gonna get that much volume this low on your head. And I like to feel on the outside to see how hot it is.
How hot is it?
It is hot now. If it sort of comes undone, I like to stick my finger in there and kind of like, I was gonna say scissor it. Men always bring that up when they talk about lesbians, and it's like, I'm sure lesbians don't do that often. I'm not a lesbian, but I'm also not a freaking idiot like most cis-het men. You definitely want to wait for all of this to set for as long as possible. I have learned from people on YouTube, so it must be true. It can take up to 30 minutes for a curl to completely cool down and set. And while we wait, let's see, do I have any hidden talents? I used to be able to make a really great dolphin noise. That's pretty good. I haven't done that in years. I could serenade you. Mississippi, listen to me. You don't have to be good, but you had better be. That was where I got to shine because basically the guy was like, you can't sing, but you can tap dance, so you can get in the front for that. He was very mean. His name was Joel. Fuck you, Joel. Time to take these clips out. I film in a very tight space, so I don't want to spray anything around here. What I'm going to do is flip my head over and spray the under layer of my hair with some hairspray. I'm using a wide tooth comb instead of my fingers. Starting at the bottom and working my way up. This is looking quite flat, but it can be revived quite easily since there's all that product in there. You put your fingers in there like this and pull up like that. Same thing with the top of the head. For pictures, I like to just continue to do this until I feel like this gives me enough sun protection in July. Oh, wow. Is that too much? You can see that all of these curls are going towards my face. That gives it a more romantic vibe, but that's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. I'm just gonna flip over this part of my hair, and because these are going towards my face, when I flip it over, they'll be going away from my face. Oh, I love that. And now I styled it a little bit differently. I brushed it out so the curls are less tight, and just by keeping the volume up there, that gives it an even more 90s supermodel blowout vibe. We absolutely love big hair in this household, and I've made a playlist with all my best videos on big hair, so just click right here and Piper and I will see you over there. And now you, Piper, and I are ready to slay the day away. Stay sassy, my friends. Stay